Hello. So I got some wonderful gifts in the mail from Hillbilly Chicken Ranch, Susan. Thank you so much. And I got this yarn, and it was some instructions on how to do arm or wrist knitting, which I will take the time to learn how to do that. But I was sitting here today and I was thinking, ooh, I could probably finger crochet. I've never finger crocheted before. So I'm going to present some stitches that I created, and if you've seen them before, I don't want to cause any confusion. I've just never watched videos before on finger crocheting. I don't even know if I'm sure there is such a thing, but I'm just going to show you um, maybe good minds think alike. If somebody else has come up with these same stitches that I'm going to show you. But at any rate, so I want to show you what it looks like, and I call this the quarter double crochet that I use with my fingers. And so I've created 3 different stitches. So I'm going to undo my work. I'm going to pause this and undo my work. So I'll start with a chain and show you how to do it. Okay, so this was some beautiful metallic. It's kind of like a loop. If you spread it out, it's kind of like got a net to it. And I believe this is the Mary Maxim brand. And so they often use this for knitting, hand knitting cows. So COWLS. So I wanted to try finger crochet. So I started with the slip knot. Okay, I'll go ahead and show how to do the slip knot. Just in case you're brand new to crochet, you just kind of make like a fish or a ribbon symbol. There's so many ways you can do a slip knot. So so I just kind of go over and then back behind and then under, and you might find an easier way to know how to do a slip knot. That's how I do mine. Okay, and then I'm going to choke up on a little bit. So I want to have about, so consider this is mirrored, because normally I would have it like the camera above me. So just bear with. But if you already know how to crochet, this is a good tutorial for you. But if you're brand new, watch my tutorial videos to know how to do the basic stitches. Okay, so basically, you see I'm holding this in my right finger, and I have about, I'd say probably about a half to quarter inch thereabouts. Fits not too tight, but just snug on my index finger. So to do a chain, you just want to make sure that when you go down and then bring another loop up, that you don't twist it differently. Okay, so I just go through the loop and then just sort of pull it. Okay, so when I want to start a new loop, the next chain, I just turn it so that this, for me, you can do it either way, is on the left. It might look on the right to you, depending on if this is mirrored. So, but you see it's open. It's not like twisted over like that. So that's how I do mine. And I just keep repeating that until I get the desired length that I want. So you should already know how to make a chain to start out on this tutorial. And you just want to make sure that your stitches are the same consistency. One thing that I do is I kind of press onto here, because since you are working your fingers, it might be feel a little bit awkward. So that one's a little bit, so I just kind of hold it down. See what I'm doing? Kind of hold it down when I pull up the next one, and it just gives you better control on the length of your stitch so that you can have consistency. See? Pull up another one. And once you get the feel of it, you can work it a lot quicker. Just get the basics down right here. Get that length that I want and pull it up. Make sure that, again, you're not twisting over one time and then the opposite direction the next time, so that it's consistent looking. See? Now I'm going to pause this till I get the length that I want. Okay, I've got some birds out here. I have a feeding station over there, and they probably want me to. Anyways, a bunch of nests. So, as you can see, this is the length that I have, and it's pretty consistent in the chain. So what I'm going to do is, holding on to this, like right here, try to do this way. Got a bug on me, excuse me. Bug, well, you got all this earth. I talk to bugs. I'm like, bugs, seriously, especially spiders. You have all this space out here, and you're going to come up on my bed. Oh, I sass those spiders and then I kill them. But I'm outside right now, so this is their environment. Anywho's, so I'm going to go through this loop. I'm just going to hold on to this right here so it doesn't pull up on me, and I keep the same consistency in the length. I'm going to push that through. Okay. Now you can do like just a single, like it's more like a slip stitch. You can just take this through this loop here like so, and it'll be a thick, bulky type of chain, kind of like a slip stitch. But here's what I call the quarter double crochet. Okay, and if somebody else calls it something else that's already come up with this idea, I don't know, because this is just what I created today. And anyway, so I'm calling this the quarter double crochet. So I went down through the loop, brought this up. Now I'm going to take this tail here, this, hold that down right there, and then I'm going to go bring this second loop up through this loop, and then I'm going to take this that's on top now and bring it through the one that's on my finger, and voila, that is what I call the quarter double crochet. And then you just repeat that all the way across, add a chain and turn your work and repeat. See, go up, take this one through here, keep that consistency. So I'm going to redo that because this one is a little loose. I don't want that to be any longer than the last stitch, so I'm kind of hold that, keep it from getting too long. All right, it's about 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch, and it's, you know, if you want it shorter or longer, it's up to you how loose you want your stitch. You want it tighter. Okay, see what it's doing there. I'll do a couple more stitches, then I'm going to show you another stitch. So you go into the next chain. I hope that this is visible because it's hard to see because I'm outdoors. Okay. And it's not as awkward right now. It's just the way I'm sitting because I'm trying to do this on camera. So there you go. So as I showed you in the beginning of the video what it looked like. So now I'll show you what I call the 2-loop stitch. Okay, here goes the 2-loop stitch. I'm going to take this bug seriously. Let me put some spray on. I like to sit out in the sun and get my vitamin D, good 20-30 minutes a day. So I do wear sunscreen, and I did read that even if you have sunscreen on, you still get your vitamin D, which is the best source to get it from the sun. But I wear sunscreen, minimum 25, just because the sun is so harmful. It causes premature aging too. Okay, so instead of going through after I pull that one up, I'm going to repeat that. Now keep in mind, I'm keeping my work, see how it's open through here? So I don't twist it over, and you got to do that same way each time or your stitches won't look consistent. So I'll bring it up the second time and bring it through here, and it's just a little bit taller of a stitch. So I hope that that shows. And that is the quarter double crochet and the 2-loop finger crochet. These are finger crochet stitches is what I'm calling them. And thank you so much, Susan. I'm going to put a link to Susan's channel. She does weekly lives, like get to know me, meet friends, and she does cooking and canning and animals and thrifting and mail vlogs and all kinds of stuff. And she's a super sweet gal. And I want to say thank you to her. And I'll put a link to the description in the video. Thank you so much for this beautiful, see the, I also put a link to the video where this gift package that she sent me. Some really nice craft stuff. So thank you, thank you, thank you. So I'm showing first thing I've done with the yarn, and I'm doing finger crochet. Oh, have a blessed one. Bye.